Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to HPT. Today we're going to talk about mastering your strategy. Mastering your approach. I want to talk about how important that is. I want to talk about the trades that we took today on Discord, right? Live. I want to talk about just the importance of staying focused on what works, right? So let me share my screen over here and we'll get right into it. Today was a wild day, man. And the market has, this is what the market's been. Hold on one second. You can always bet, right? You can guarantee that the market is going to be unstructured, okay? It's going to be all over the place, okay? The market's literally going to, fake you out over and over again. But we have to remember, it's not our job to be right on every single trade. It's my job to master my approach. Every single day I have to be executing my approach appropriately. And I want to show you guys what happens when you don't, when you take setups that aren't aligned with your strategy. And then what happens when you do, right? And then obviously the importance of risk reward and all that, right? So let's break right into it. Today is June 4th. My birthday's in 10 days. So I'm really excited for that. But let's break down these charts here, and it's extremely important. And before we go any further, guys, anybody that wants to get involved with a phenomenal Discord group or wants more information on our strategy that we're going to talk about today, click that first link in the bio, okay? This way you guys get data reports emailed to you directly, okay? Data reports, yes, that's exactly what it is. You come here, you learn our strategy, you learn our approach, you get familiar with it, and then you master it. Okay, that's the journey. That's the journey for the trader that joins HPT. Okay, he masters the approach, or he comes over to the team, he learns the approach, and then he masters it. How does he master it? He trades it with other members, right? And that's what we do over here at the High Performance Trader. Okay, this is our strategy. This is what we look for. These are traders that joined. These are the data reports. Put your first, last name, email in. And guys, you already know I will send you these reports on a weekly basis. All right. And then if you want to join our team, this is what you do. You click right here and then you come join the army. Okay. High Performance Trader is all about becoming the absolute best version of yourself. And the only way to do that is by mastering your strategy. Todd, we killed it today, bro. We absolutely killed it today. And you know what the best part? You know what the best part about today was? The execution, okay? The execution was flawless. It was on point, okay? So I took 3 trades. One of them was a loss. 2 of them were bangers, okay? So over here, you'll see. Let's just break it down how we usually do. We'll go through the pre-market plan and go from there. So today, pre-market plan was very simple, right? Just like I always like to keep it extremely simple. It's got to be simple because if it's not simple, I'm not going to stick to it, right? It's got to be simple. The process has to be simple, right? If we're to master our strategy can't be complicated, right? It's got to be simple. It's got to be easy to execute. This way you could just subconsciously see it, know exactly what you're looking for, and execute. Right, so pre-market plan was very simple. Let me whip out the Discord so I could show you guys a little more what we do and how we do it. Here's some members here locking in some wins. Super proud of the team. Look at this. Here's a trader caught the trade with me today. Just beautiful. It's just such a good play, and it wasn't anything special. Right? It wasn't. Oh my God, we got lucky today. No, we executed our approach. Right. And that's the product. Right. If you come over to my website, right, what does this say here? Let me get out of this. Ready? You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the strength of your system. Okay. It is not our job to get lucky. It's our job to execute our system. The system has been back tested. It works. We need to work it. Right? We are only as strong as our system is. Okay? Josh, what's our system? Well, we have to understand who is in control of the market. Okay? We can't move price. The banks do. So when we're doing our pre-market plan, we have to watch the specific levels. And today, those levels were previous day high and they were open print. Okay. This is what we call the sweet spot right here. Okay. These are the levels where I'm looking for the magic to happen. Okay. If buyers are strong, they will hold this and I'll look for long plays targeting 600. But if sellers show strength, I will then go short, right? It's either going up or down. We just got to figure out which way it's going to go. Okay. So the market opens. Boom. 9:30 bell. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Price rallies. It looks very bullish, right? I'm not going to lie to you. I thought this thing was going to rip, but I can't get in the trade until the system has presented itself. Okay. Because we've mastered the system. We know if the system hasn't presented, then the market conditions aren't fruitful. Okay. I'm going to say that one more time. If the system has not presented, then the market conditions aren't fruitful. I want nothing to do with them. That doesn't mean that it might not rally to the upside or downside. What it means is I do not want to participate in the market if my system has not presented itself. Okay. It has a high enough probability of presenting itself for us to wait for it. And it has a high enough probability of landing me in a successful trade for me to wait for it. Okay. So once again, it only makes sense for me to wait for it. So here we go. I'm looking for longs. Okay. I literally had the options ready to go. I'm looking for this red bar to get ignored. It doesn't happen. Okay. What does that mean? Right. And this is why I love our entry criteria. Okay. So open print, moving average cross, RBI, GBI. That's the system. Open print, moving average cross. I need the red bar to be ignored. If it gets ignored, then there's a very high chance that price is going to continue to the next critical level. But what happens if it doesn't get ignored? What does that tell us, right? Like if this red candle doesn't get ignored, that's telling us sellers are stronger than we thought. Okay? Do we want to go long if sellers are a little bit stronger than we thought? No. We're chilling. We're chilling. Okay? So price then falls down, comes in the end of day, and we get this very large snapback here, right? We rally down, huge wick. We come back above open print, and then right here, I take my first trade. Hold on. I want to make sure you guys can see it. So I got in the market right here. I got in long, okay? Now, a lot of traders, oh, Josh, there was no RBI, right? That was a doji. Well, if I whip out the SPX chart, you'll see there was an RBI, right? There was an RBI. I went long right here. I was up around, I think like 14%, targeting the highs, and I chose not to take profit, okay? That was a decision I made, and then price reverses on me, and I get stomped out of the trade right here, okay? Now, at this point, do I go, oh my God, my strategy sucks, it's not working? No. I go, okay, you know what? The system presented on SPX, I took it, didn't work. Wait for the next one, okay? Because what the law of large numbers tells us, over time, the next one has an 82% chance of landing me in a profitable trade. See, it has nothing to do with how I feel, what I think, or what I'm trying to predict, right? It has nothing to do with any of that, right? All what I need to see is the setup to present itself again, okay? So price rallies up here to the highs, falls down below. Let me see here. Let me whip out the Discord just so I can show you guys exactly where I entered into this position. Okay. Okay, so at 11:49 a.m., I'm hopping in the market short, okay? So notice here, what do we got? We got open print, moving average cross right here to the downside. Red bar, smoking the green candle. I wasn't able to get in on this candle, right? I wasn't watching. I wasn't in front of my computer. I was watching on my phone. Then I seen it. I ran over to my computer, and price came back into the 50, into the 9, and I got a beautiful entry here, right? If you miss your entry, don't go full retard and just go, oh, I missed it, I'm done. No. Just ask yourself, what's the story, right? Do sellers still have it? How do we know? Well, price fell down below, came up into this level. Sellers are defending the moving average flawlessly, okay? So at 11:49, I'm entering the market shorts. Let me pull up, here we go. This candle right here. This guy. So I get in short, and then I put my stop above this guy. Okay, so market looks something like this. Bam. Now, what else about this chart is giving us selling confirmation? Look at the 20. Look at the 20. The 20 is it's so damn good. I'm telling you guys right now, moving averages are a godsend, right? So we're in short, our stops above this large wick right here. And literally, we're smacking the 1 hour 9. Yep, Roderick literally wrote in the chat, hitting the 1 hour 9. Yes. See, when we use these moving averages, are they magical? No. Do they make our trades work? No. They give us awareness. That's it. They enlighten us. They show us who is in control, who's got the ball, who is strong. If buyers were strong, if buyers were strong, they wouldn't have allowed sellers to defend the 1 hour 9, okay? They were strong, got in short, and we literally took this down right to here. I literally got out right there, and let me show you why. So we're in short. We're starting to get that very nice move down. Here's me updating it in the chat. I'm going, let's target end of day. We rip into end of day. I don't take profit. I'm like, all right, let's snap. Why am I assuming price is going to snap? Well, I'm not assuming. I'm just playing the healthy trend, okay? Like when trends are healthy, they continue. That's not up to me. That's just how it is, okay? It's so important. The market has specific behavior. We'll call them dynamics, right? There's certain dynamics about the market that just operate, right? Like healthy trends. They continue. They're strong. They're familiar. They tend to continue, right? This isn't something we make up. This isn't something we guess. This is something through large data collection that we've come to terms with, okay? It's the same concept of gravity, right? Gravity, you drop something, it falls, right? That's never going to change. That's how it is for everybody, not just me, not just you, okay? So you plant a seed in soil and you water it. What happens? You get a plant, you get a crop, right? This is just how the world works. It's how the market works. Moving averages tell us things that other people aren't seeing. Look, it comes right into the 1 hour 9, rejects, keeps closing underneath the 20. That's bearish. Super healthy trend to the downside here, right? The 9 DEMA is just holding, it's literally hugging price. So therefore, I'm willing to take this into end of day, and then we snap end of day, and price continues to go, and I get out of the position right here at 12:15. Look, guys, why am I getting out? What's that right there? That's a pocket. What do pockets mean? Pocket means pullback. Pocket means pullback every single time. Whenever there's a pocket in between price and the 9, expect a pullback. Once again, the law of gravity. You drop something, it falls. Pockets mean pullback. It's literally, it's not up to me. It's not something I made up. It's something that continuously happens. Therefore, when I see a pocket and I'm in a short play and I'm trading SPX, and it's at a critical level, I'm taking it. I mean, I was up around 75% on that trade anyways. So it was beautiful though. Beautiful trade. And then number 3, right? So notice here, criteria. Off the open, we're in short, boom, capture a beautiful move, right? Now we captured the same move, but to the upside, right? And once again, the market just works this way. It's not us. It's not how we want it to work. The market works the way it's going to work. It has nothing to do with you, has nothing to do with your skills or your technical analysis or none of that bullshit, right? The market operates the way it's going to operate. If and when you get a moving average cross off the open with an RBI or a GBI, that's telling you something. Just is what it is, okay? Has a very high percent win ratio. And that was our third trade. So loss, win, win, right? We beautiful. Oh, and by the way, look at what happened on that pocket. We entered out of our short play on this candle. Look at the next candle. Boom. Literally, if I held through that, it literally would have cut all my profit. This one candle cost so much on SPX 0 day. So once again, this is how I got so good at taking profits using moving averages, right? So once again, beautiful move, flawless execution. Like that short play right there, I was literally, this is my goal each and every single day. And once again, the strategy, that's going to work, whether I want it to or not. How well can I execute it? That's what's key, right? And that's where, if I'm in a losing trade, I got to cut it. If I'm in a winning trade, I got to let it breathe, okay? That's what we had to do on the long, right? Look. So right here, 1:04 p.m. in longs, right? 1:04 p.m. in longs. Why? Well, let's talk about it. We've rallied into EOD. Did sellers defend this? No. How do we know? Because price reversed. Do we go long here? No. Here? No. Why? Because it's not repeatable. Okay? Where do we go long? Right here. Why? Because the moving average, RBI, at open print, in long, stop below the RBI. Price starts to rally. Boom. We get back above the 1 hour 9. Just want to confirm here. Look at how we get another RBI. Okay? This is how you can distinguish healthy trends, right? If you're struggling with holding, these are things you need to be focusing on. When you focus on this sort of stuff, it keeps you from making those super retarded decisions where you're like, oh my God, I got to get out of the trade, or oh my God, I don't know which way it's going to go. I'm just going to book it, right? Like, you need to be able to watch a trend calm and understand what it's telling you. That's how we get to that next level. That was beautiful. Beautiful long play. Todd, yep. Todd said it gives you a stop loss. Yes. It gives you the perfect stop loss because, like, it's so crazy to me. It's so crazy. Guys, when I went long, where was it? That losing trade I had. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, ready? Hold on. So the losing trade, long right here. Looks beautiful. Looks great. The best part about our strategy is I always know where to put my stop. There's no question. 95% of traders lose money. Why? Because they don't know where to stomp out. Okay? This is a numbers game. You win some, you lose some. Your winners need to be higher than your losers, right? How are you going to manage that if you don't know where to stomp out? Okay? You always need to know. And it's got to be simple. Okay? If it's complicated, you're going to fuck it up. Excuse my language. But it's that important. So, once again, you enter the market long. My stop goes right here. Because if sellers break this low, I now know buyers weren't as strong as I thought. That's it. The market structure is no longer bullish. Therefore, peace. I'm out. I'm not wasting another second. I'm not wasting the energy. I'm not wasting the mental fortitude. None of that. And that's how it always works. Go long. I literally get stomped out on this candle. Once I get stomped out there, price rallies up. Do you think I'm like, no? I'm like, good. I'm glad I'm out of the trade. It's literally in and out. What's up, baby? Okay, I'm going to come. Yeah. Give me like 2 minutes. All right, I'm coming. Once again, once that happens, I'm done. I'm out of the trade, right? Now, my mind is open to the next scenario. Bam, right here. In short. No, I got in short on that candle. Boom. Stop above this one. So, beautiful day, man. We killed it. 3 trades, 1 loss. I'm good with that. That's the system. Learn to follow it. Learn to believe in it and understand something. The only way it works is if you master it. Therefore, rinse, repeat, day after day, week after week, month after month, and just follow the data. Okay? I love you guys. I got to go do some shopping. I got to get some more stuff for the new house. We're trading live on YouTube again this Friday. Let's fucking kill it. I'll see you there.